Ashi, Karami, Shime. Not to be confused with Ashi Karami from Judo, which is technically a throw, but also a leg lock. This is a totally different leg lock. You're actually locking both of the legs. I'm going to kind of reverse engineer this technique because we do a lot of stuff to get to the end. The end is what the name of the technique is. Ashi Karami is leg entanglement. Ashi Karami Shime is leg entanglement pin. Imagine that I'm sitting on someone full mount. Tate Shiogatami. All I'm going to do is shoot my legs underneath theirs. Now, they're not going to want me on top of them, so they're going to try to bridge or roll or do something. In order to do that, they're going to have to lift those legs up.
If you're on the bottom and your legs are flat, I can't get my legs underneath. There's not a whole lot that you can do to get me off you. You need to get at least one of those legs up, try to bridge, or try to roll one way or the other.
As soon as that happens, I shoot my heels underneath whatever the opening is, usually at the knee, and then I just extend. Sometimes they'll even help me as they try to throw me forward, or I just drop and shoot those legs back. See how my heels are on the insides, and I'm extending their legs out away from each other, and they're up off the ground. It's a nice lock. I'm pinning them down. It's making it very difficult for them to bridge or roll and get me off of them. Now, there's a lot going on with the upper body as well, at least the way we practice it. We're essentially doing a strangle. The one that we use is Gyaku Juji Jime, or in Judo, Nami Juji Jime. Thumbs going inside the collar on both sides, and strangle. I have a separate video on all the strangles, Nami Juji, Gyaku Juji, Ichibanji, Skikomi. You can watch that in more detail. But I'm using the bones on the insides of my arm, right across the carotid. My thumbs go in for the counter pressure. I'm here, and I shoot those legs back. I've got the strangle and the pin. I don't see why there's any reason why you couldn't use any other strangle that you wanted to. Turn the hands over, one long and one short. Tate Shiogatami is very common to be used. Katsugatami, just push that arm across the face, lock in, I'm strangling with the wrong arm, and then Ashi Karami that way. So I think the focus is really on locking the legs and pinning them. We use Gyaku Juji Jime, but I think really you could do any kind of strangle up here. Would be a nice finish. Now, continue with the reverse engineering. Now you can get to this technique anytime you're in full mount on somebody, but we start from standing. So somebody throws a roundhouse punch, two-hand block. I like to do an optional kind of neck chop. It's going to depend if it's competition or self-defense, whether you can do that. But in any event, from here, neck chop, drop my thumb down, or just block and drop the thumb down to the inside of the collar. I set that up before I'm even throwing them. I already have a half a strangle on before we get to the ground. Block, optional chop, drop that thumb in as you sweep. Tekka Dio Sotogari, any kind of throw that's going to drop them on their back. Izanage, our version of a Shirogoshi, even the Ashi Barai, whatever you need to do to get them down on their back. I've got that strength. From there, I try to land in a knee ride, Ukigatami. So I've got the strangle in, and I'm already pinning them. My knee, my shin is across their belly or across the belt line. So I've got the pin and a half strangle from here. If I'm not in a knee ride, I'll try to get there as soon as I can. It's going to be depending on, with resistance, how we hit the ground, exactly where my legs are, but I'm going to quickly hop up on top of them once I get the throw. From there, I'm just dropping my leg over to the other side. To get from Ukigatami to Tate Shiogatami, full mount, I just drop that ankle over. As I'm doing that, my other hand sliding in the collar on the other side to complete that strangle. Half strangle knee ride, full mount, full strangle. Here they try to buck, bridge, roll, shooting those legs out, finish it off. Ashi, Karami, Shime.